How are your shoulders feeling? Do you feel that one shoulder is mobile and works well and the other shoulder is a little clunky? Give this a try. Take your thumb, or if you choose your fingers, and you are going to try to massage your subscapularis. It's a deep, stabilizing part of your rotator cuff underneath your shoulder blade, between your shoulder blade and your rib cage. Find your armpit. Hopefully you're not too ticklish. You're going to take your thumb and you're basically going to go up into the soft tissue under your armpit. Bring your arm down and let your body fall forward slightly to soften and shorten the tissue in front. You're basically massaging the front of your scapula. And if you're finding that there's any tender spots, you can move it around, you can play with it, you can go higher up, you can go further down. But what I want you to find is a spot that feels like it's in need or is maybe tender. I know the shoulder's doing a bunch of funky things, but I'm just playing around. I'm investigating things. So I found a spot right here. I'm going to let my arm come down to 90 degrees like this and create some mobility and movement by bringing the fist out and in. Good. So external rotation and internal rotation. And you can change where your thumb is. You can play with it. Try to get the shoulder head back and not lift the rib cage up too much, but settling into a softness within your body. I like to find these tender points or areas of need or vulnerability and adding just that little bit of pressure or tension into that area and creating movement can help release some of that fascial tissue that could be inhibiting the mobility of your shoulder. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And let it go. Okay, let's check out the other side. Open up that armpit. Get your thumb ready. You're going to push in gently where it's soft. Notice the differences. Holy cow. There's just a massive difference on each side. For me, is there for you too? To move around. You might find no tender spot, and if so, just find a spot. You might have to work through some muscle, softening it to get there. You can work the edge of the scapula that goes down like this here and try to work even lower than the armpit. So play around with it. Find your spot, settle in. Whoo, got mine. 90 degrees with the arm. Feel that tension, holding it gently. Try to keep your thumb straight and not bend at that joint because that can cause some joint discomfort. So make sure your finger feels happy, your thumb feels happy. And open and close. Finding some postural adjustments along the way. Move it around a little bit if you lose it. Take this information, use it, spend more time on your problem areas, the areas that are calling for more. Let's do one more. Woo-hoo-hoo. And back. Shoulder blades gliding down your back, slight chin tuck, rib cage over your pelvis. Bring your arms both to 90 degrees. I like to make fists like I'm holding a cup of tea or a glass of wine, whatever your choice is. Set your shoulders. I want you to feel that subscapularis, that muscle between the scapula and the rib cage. Activate as even as you can on both sides. Keep activating it as you open your fist to the side. Notice if your hands are up high or down low, you want about a 90-degree angle. Open to where you feel that you have even contraction, not uneven, where one's more than the other, or one arm is further than the other. They should be even. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come back in. Reset. Open. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. You're retraining this neurological pathway communication to this muscle to do its job, to stabilize your shoulder, to externally rotate your shoulder. Hold another 3. Keep getting the one that might be falling off back 2. One more second and 1. Bring the hands back in. This is a great little combo to do a little self-massage manipulation with some active movement in a muscle that's really hard to get to, followed by some neuro re-education to help support the mobility of your shoulders. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon.